Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey this morning. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Paul Jones. He's over from Salem at the Rural King, and we're going to talk about, I got to tell you, we've got all kinds of things to talk about. We might even talk about your vacation.
Yep.
Let's
do it.
Just came back from a big time up in the American Northwest, so we'll talk about all kinds of things. But you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV here on this Wednesday, September 12th. Thank you so much for tuning in over in Salem on Channel 3 and here in Flora on Channel 25 or Channel 100, depending on whether you have fiber. We do appreciate you each and every morning. Also on YouTube. So hello to all you folks out there. Thank you so much for tuning in today. What's going on around the area? Community events for today. Well, all kinds of different things as it turns out for this Wednesday. The American Heart Association is having a first aid class. That's over in Olney, and it's going to be at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital at 6 p.m. tonight, and it'll be at the lower level conference room. It's a 4-hour class, so you might want to make sure you eat dinner before you go, but they're going to be teaching all about different first aid things. You learn a lot today over there in Olney. They've got a nice hospital over in Olney, don't they? You're from there originally, right?
Yes, I am. Yeah, home of the white squirrels.
Home of the white squirrels. Yeah. How'd they let you out?
Yeah, exactly.
That's not nice at all.
They didn't let me out. They run me out.
They ran him out. I got you. Also tonight at the Fairfield Fall Fun Fest down in Fairfield, they're going to have its church night. Gospel music night starts at 6:30 tonight. It'll be in the entertainment tent down there at the Fall Fun Fest. That's out on 2nd Street, so you can't miss it, but it's probably about one of the few things running tonight. Might be some vendors going, but not a ton. But tonight's church night at the Fun Fest starting at 6:30. At the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center, they've got 2 items today. Free manicures this morning at 10 a.m. So the Olney Central College is going to come over, and they're going to do manicures at Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare at 10 o'clock today. Later today at 6:30, it is church night. It's a Bible study at Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare. Again, that'll be in their main room at 6:30 this evening. What else is going on over at the Heritage Woods here in Flora? They'll have an apple pie social. That'll be at 2 o'clock. Apple pie social from 2 to 3. Get you a good belly full of apple pie, and then you'll be all ready for the event tonight at 6:30. It's Rick and Brenda Allison Gospel Music Night at the Heritage Woods of Flora. They'll put on about an hour show. Should be an outstanding time. One other thing going on tonight, and I believe all weekend long down in Fairfield, starting at that Fall Fun Fest, the Wayne County Historical Society holding an archive drive at their booth at the Fall Fun Fest. The public is invited to bring in quality prints, copies. You want to bring copies or flash drives of photographs to help build the archival and pictorial history of Wayne County. The photos may be displayed at future exhibits at the Historical Society as well as on their Facebook page. They want to thank everybody for helping preserve the history of the Southern Illinois. And again, that'll be all night and probably all weekend long down at the Fall Fun Fest, the Wayne County Historical Society. What's on television tonight? All kinds of things on Wabash tonight. If you look around, it's the return of American Horror Story. Do you ever watch American Horror Story?
No, I can't say that I have watched.
I know. I was going to say I never have either.
I've never seen it.
I know. I've got some friends who watch it religiously, and they think it's just the best little show on TV. But I just can't get into watching horror stories.
I can't. I'm right there with you. I can't watch.
But
I don't know what the draw is.
I don't either. But the thing is, it's back tonight. It's season 8. I can't believe they're into season 8 of American Horror Story. That'll be on it's FX channel 612 on the fiber at 9 o'clock tonight. There's all kinds of things at 9 o'clock if you're looking. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia will be on tonight. That's on FXX Channel 627. Also, the Center at 9 o'clock tonight. That's on USA, Channel 620. And your wild card for tonight, it's a TV show that they have not run in about 18 years. It's The X-Files. The episode is called Home. BBC America has been running the X-Files in a marathon over the course of the last 3 days. And they wanted to point out tonight at 7 o'clock on BBC America, Channel 164, Home, which is kind of it was supposedly the best one of the series. All right, I'll ask you this, but I have a feeling I know the answer. You probably never watched the X-Files.
I have never watched the X-Files either.
I haven't either. I've watched like half an hour of one show, enough to get the feel of it, but I'd rather watch baseball.
Hey, you know what? I'm right there with you. It's sports and racing for me, and that's about the extent of it.
Well, there you go. Well, I can tell you that. Then we have sports for tonight. We do have some sports on television tonight. It's Major League Baseball this afternoon. Pittsburgh is finishing up their series in St. Louis. Cardinals have won the first two. Going to try to sweep the series today at 12:15. Jameson Taillon taking the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's going to go against Daniel Ponce de Leon for the Cardinals. That will be on Fox Sports Midwest, Channel 630, again at 12:15 today. Also, tonight, the Chicago White Sox are in Kansas City. That's at 7:15. Carlos Rodon taking the mound for the White Sox. He'll go against Eric Skoglund for Kansas City. That's on NBC Sports Channel, Channel 643. So when you hear that, you think the Cubs are going to be on WGN or ABC or something like that and mess it up for everybody. Yes, true, but that's also not true. They're also on ESPN, so you'll be able to see the Milwaukee Brewers playing the Cubs tonight, the rubber game of their 3-game series. It's at 7:05. Chase Anderson pitching tonight for the Brewers, and Kyle Hendricks pitching for the Cubs. So I will ask you, are you since you watch baseball, and you're wearing blue, Cub fan, I guess, right?
You bet. Cubs all the way.
Been to Wrigley a bunch of times?
I've been there 3 or 4 times.
Well, you get a chance to watch them tonight on Channel 601.
You bet.
They're looking pretty good, but are you? I'll ask you now, since we're talking about it. Are you beginning to feel the heat?
Most definitely. I can definitely hear the footsteps behind us with the Brewers right there. You know,
how about the Cardinals?
And the Cardinals. I mean, what?
See, I had to bring up the Cardinals.
Yeah, but what a turnaround. I mean, you know, when they let Matheny go, I thought, hey, you know what? We're not going to have to worry about these guys the rest of the season. I mean, it's one of the most spectacular turnarounds in baseball history. It's been
30. What are they under Schilt? 33 and I want to say 17 or something like that. Yeah, 33 and 16, 33 and 15. Some crazy number. But Cubs are on tonight on ESPN, Channel 601. We're going to talk today with Paul Jones from but he's from the Salem Rural King, and we're going to be back here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after these messages. Do stick around.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for 2 or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I tell you what, I'm the worst host of all time. Paul just keeps wanting to lean back and make himself comfortable, and I keep making him scoot up. I feel terrible about that. My guest today is Paul Jones from. Hey, great to see you, Paul. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
You bet. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things today. We're going to talk a little bit about Rural King. We're going to talk about Paul's travels as well as all kinds of other things. You've got a wedding coming up and all. That must be, you're doing that at your house.
Yes, we are. Yep, the middle daughter, October 13th, she's going to get married, and she wants to have it out at the house. So, we've got preparations underway for that. And you know how that goes. Everything's got to be just right.
How many kids do you have?
Got 3 daughters.
3 daughters. Okay.
22, 19, and 16.
Is the 22-year-old married as well?
Yep.
Did she get married at the house?
She got married at the house as well, right there in the front yard. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's in the front yard, not the backyard.
Right in the front yard. Yep. Yep, right out in front of you.
I would think you'd go in the backyard. Don't you have the big pond back there?
Well, we do, but the backyard has got a pretty good slope to it.
Yeah.
So, the front yard also has a pond, and that's where the dock is.
Oh, I see.
And that's where they like to have it. They like to have it out there on the dock. So.
Well, that's good, though, that you're able to provide a nice, and probably one of the kids' favorite places to do in the world.
Yeah.
What are your kids' names and your wife's name?
First of all, my bride's name is Donna.
Your bride?
Yeah, I still call her my bride.
You've been married over 20 years.
It's gonna be 20. It's gonna be 25 next year.
Congratulations!
Yeah,
How about
25
that?
years.
That's an accomplishment.
I tell you what, she's a queen.
Sure.
Staying with a knucklehead like me for 25 years. So
I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah. I say it.
You understand?
I say it. Yeah, definitely. But as a matter of fact, she's from right here in Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, got me a Florida girl.
What's her? What family?
Brewer.
Oh, okay.
Brewer, yeah.
All right. And your daughter's names?
And my daughter's names are Haley is 22.
Okay.
Emily is 19. And Lacey is 16.
going to school at the Salem High School, I presume?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Lacey she's a junior this year at Salem High School. She's been playing basketball. This will be obviously her third year playing. Loves basketball.
We'll have some of their games.
Breathes it. What's that?
We'll have some of their games on Wabash.
Yeah, I saw that.
This winter.
Yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've got a wedding coming up at your home.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the preparations for the wedding, or maybe not really part of the preparations for the wedding, were your first trip out west, and you took your daughter, just the two of you. Is that how I understand it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
How did that come about? Because it's really the first time, and I've been around 50 years. It's the first time I've heard a father and daughter going on the pre-wedding trip without mother or the other kids around.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that? What? I guess she wanted to, huh?
Yeah. Yep. She wanted to.
She must be a daddy's girl.
We've always done. Yeah. She is, and all of them are. We're all very close, but. We've always done family vacations together, traditional family vacations, oceans, beaches, all that. This year, we just time constraints and other things. We couldn't get anything together.
Couldn't get the whole family to go, could you?
To go to the beaches or wherever, ocean, whatever the case may be. So I said, hey, I've always wanted to go west, and. My bride, she doesn't want to go west because she wants to be where the water is. Wasn't interested, and neither was Lacey, the youngest one. So I asked Emily, and Emily was all for it. So I've always just really been infatuated with out west, and the cowboy era and all that stuff, the mountains and so forth.
Did you go north or south, or were you looking more like the Arizona, Utah type of area, or were you looking more at the Northwest?
Actually, looking at the Northwest.
Okay.
Northwest. So we decided on a place called Whitefish, Montana.
Was your goal?
Was the goal? Yes.
To get to Whitefish, Montana, and you? How much time did you give yourself to do this?
We gave ourselves 5 days to travel out there, and I tell you,
for the whole trip.
Oh, for the whole trip?
Yeah.
We actually was going to be gone about 3 weeks.
Wow.
And but we ended up cutting it a few days short for no particular reason. But
you saw all you wanted to see.
We saw all we wanted to see, and once you get out of the Rockies and you're heading back east,
there's a lot of corn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's just what I was getting ready to say. You can only see so much corn.
Hey, there's a stalk of corn.
Yeah.
Then 180 miles. Hey, there's another one.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. So yeah, Whitefish, Montana.
How did you choose Whitefish, Montana?
I do a lot of dinking around on the internet and looking around, and like I said, I've always been infatuated with the ranches and the mountains and stuff out west, and Whitefish, Montana caught my eye. Beautiful location, northwest Montana, about 45 miles south of the Canadian border.
Oh my goodness, that's way up there.
Yeah. It was an 1,800-mile trip one way out there.
About how far into Montana is it? Is it closer to the Idaho side, or is it closer to the North Dakota side?
It's actually closer. Well, probably the Idaho side.
Okay.
But like I said, it's in the northwest tip of Montana.
Are you near the Bitterroots or anything like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Very near those.
You're lucky to get snow.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, we saw snow on.
Did you really?
On some of the mountaintops. I sure did. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay, so you're at Whitefish, Montana. You chose Whitefish, Montana for the general beauty of it, or did Lewis and Clark go up there? I know they went through the Bitterroots.
Lewis and Clark went through there. Whitefish, we settled on Whitefish because we wanted to do something totally different, and so we decided that we was going to stay at a dude ranch for a week.
A dude ranch
out in Whitefish, Montana. So,
that sounds like a lot of fun.
You know what? It was a blast, and that's what I told my daughter. I said, "Hey, for two people that have never ever ridden a horse in their life."
That's going to ask you. Do you ride?
Yeah.
No, do you ride normally?
Oh no, don't ride normally. Don't have any horses. So I said, "Hey, let's go as far as we possibly can to ride horses."
That's great. That's a lot of fun.
Oh,
were you sore?
I wasn't. Emily was.
Yeah.
But I wasn't sore. I thought, man, I'm biting off more than I can chew here. But
Yeah.
I done good.
Well, that's outstanding.
Yeah.
Talking here to Paul Jones, we're talking about all kinds of different things. We're going to talk a little bit about Rural King in a little bit, also Salem, and I'm fascinated with the trip. We're gonna hear more about the trip. He went to Sturgis as well. We had a guest that went there a couple of weeks ago. He was there for the rally. I want to hear about Sturgis when the rally's not there. That's where he went, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
wow.
bet.
We'll talk about all
Neat
that.
story.
We'll talk about all that when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after these words.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
It's just not something one does.
Yep.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today, it is Paul Jones from the Rural King over in Salem. We were talking about, we'll get to the Rural King here in a minute. We're talking about their vacation, his vacation with his lovely daughter, Emily, who went out west with him. And, okay, this dude ranch, were you with other riders going out every day, or would you be able to go out on your own, or did you not even want to?
It was pretty well whatever you wanted to do. You could go out with other riders. They had scheduled times that they were going to go out riding, and they varied from a 2-hour ride to a 4-hour ride to an all-day ride. And
presume they would give you lunch on the all day ride as a picnic type of thing?
Yep, sure did. Yep.
All right, so this was an all-inclusive setting with the breakfast and lunch and dinner?
Yep, all inclusive, all your lodging, all your activities, your breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day.
Would you do it again?
I would do it again. Yep.
I would. That's a high recommendation, isn't it?
Yep.
That's wonderful. All right, so you had in mind several other places to go out there. One of the places that I've been out west, but I've been to the southwest. I haven't been to the northwest. One of the places I've always wanted to go is the Little Bighorn, where for Custer's Last Stand. How was that? Tell me about that. Did you go to that place?
Actually, we did not make it to the Little Bighorn because we went to the Badlands.
Okay.
We went to Yellowstone Park, to Old Faithful. Actually, we stayed in Yellowstone Park one night. We was 50 yards away from Old Faithful in one of their cabins.
Oh, is that right?
And we stayed right there in the national park.
Were you able to put this trip together along the way, or did you have to have your itinerary? Did you build your itinerary before you went?
Nope, we did not build an itinerary. No schedule whatsoever.
Isn't that fun?
And that was the greatest thing about the trip, Bruce.
Really?
No plans. Didn't know where we was going to stay each night.
Is that right?
Yeah, we just took off and we drove. And when we decided to pull over and stay, we did. We gave ourselves 5 days to drive out there. And you know what? It was the best 5 days that a guy could spend with his family, daughter, son, whatever.
So you're looking at you said 1,800 mile drive, right?
1,800 mile drive.
Get out
one way, yeah, one way.
So 400 miles a day or something.
Yeah.
375, whatever it is.
Yep.
That's a good lot of driving, but I mean, you can also space a lot of stuff into that, can't you, on the way out?
You can, and that's exactly what we did. We did, like I said, we did the Yellowstone, we did the Badlands, we did Mount Rushmore.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. We went to.
Go to Omaha?
Chief Iron Horse. It wasn't Iron Horse. There's another monument that they were building.
The Chief Sitting Bull.
I believe that was it.
Yeah, it's Crazy Horse. No, it's
Crazy Horse. That's the one. That's the one.
The crazy. That was big.
That was big. And you know what? That was a very interesting.
How close are they to getting Crazy Horse done out there?
You know what? They're working on his outstretched arm right now. The face is done in the side of the mountain, but they're working on his outstretched arm where he's reaching out over the horse's head. Yeah. So they've still got a long ways to go, but it is so interesting.
When did they start that?
You know what? They started. Oh boy, you're putting me to the test now. We sat through the
quiz.
We sat through the documentary.
For his vacation. You didn't know you were gonna get quizzed on it, did you?
Yeah, we sat. If Emily was here, she could tell you she's got a memory like a steel trap. But I'm thinking they've been
20 or 30 years.
Yeah, it started in the 80s.
Yeah,
it started in the 80s.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Holy moly! Can you imagine that as what your one job over the course of your life is? I've worked my whole life on the Chief Crazy Horse monument.
My word, but it's incredible. You just can't. Pictures don't do it justice.
I always wondered because you see the Mount Rushmore. I've never been to Mount Rushmore, but you see the pictures of Mount Rushmore, and you say, well, it's a nice big statue on the side of a mountain. I've been to Stone Mountain in Georgia, where the Confederate folks are, but Crazy Horse kind of dwarfs both of those, won't it?
It actually does. The Crazy Horse was very, very interesting, and to be there in person, I mean, you just feel like a little, a ladybug next to that thing. It's huge, and the amount of work and the risks that those folks take to make that.
Well, yeah, they're up there climbing, chiseling on a mountain. Right out loud.
Yeah.
Wow. Rappelling. Tell me about Sturgis, South Dakota.
Sturgis. Oh wow, Sturgis, man, that was Of course, everybody's heard about Sturgis, the motorcycle rally and everything. So that was right on our trip, out through there, and you
figure you may as well go, but you don't have motorcycles.
Don't have a motorcycle. No. Kind of like the guy with the big hat and no cattle. But we can say we've been to Sturgis now. We was there about 2 weeks after the motorcycle rally.
How many folks show up for that?
we ate right across the street from the Iron Horse Saloon, which is a famous huge bar out there for the bikers and so forth. And I was talking to the waitress there, and 2 weeks prior to that, from when we were there, she said there were 500,000 bikers out there. And Bruce, we're talking a town the size of Salem, or
unbelievable,
7,000 to 8,000 people.
Unbelievable. 7,000 to 8,000 people.
7,000 to 8,000
hosting
people.
half a million people.
Hosting 500,000 people. And they had posters up and stuff of the pictures they had taken. Absolutely, when you hear wall to wall, shoulder to shoulder, that's what this was. I mean, the streets were absolutely lined.
Not enough room for their motorcycles, probably even. Or were they on their motorcycles in the pictures? Or were they all?
No, they were standing. There's not enough room. And for hundreds of miles away, both sides, east and west, as we was coming into Sturgis and leaving Sturgis, hundreds of miles away. Welcome, bikers. Thank you for staying with us. They stay.
They say
hundreds of miles away from it because it's so packed.
And you can't get in.
You can't get in.
That's interesting as heck. Tell me about. Now you were telling me a little bit ago about a famous drugstore that you visited. On the trip. Yeah. Tell me about this, and where was it?
This was in North Dakota, a town called Wall, just Wall.
Okay.
And we started seeing these billboard signs hundreds of miles outside of Wall, and it was Wall Drug. That's all it was. Wall Drug. Wall Drug.
All right.
And I thought, what in the world is Wall Drug? Because I'd never heard of it. Well, we kept getting closer and closer and starting to see more advertisements and so forth. So we went to, we pulled into Wall.
You don't have anything going on.
Nope.
We're just minding our own business.
No particular place to go.
That's
what
perfect.
I kept telling Emily. No particular place to go. So we pulled into Wall. Ended up staying in a little cabin there in Wall, North Dakota. So we wanted to go check out this Wall Drug, and it started back in the 1920s or 30s, I believe is what it was. It was just a little drugstore. And how it started was there was the main highway ran through Wall right through there. And it was a long old highway, and it's pretty desolate out in that part of the country.
Yeah.
And there was this drugstore, family-owned drugstore. Well, they were struggling to keep that drugstore going because there just wasn't much traffic.
Well, any people in town. Sure.
So get this. They come up with an idea, hey, we've got to do something to get people to stop here. So they advertise free ice water.
Free ice water.
Free ice water. So that
something that you could get anywhere.
Yes. That got this drugstore on the map. People were stopping.
Hey, where's my free ice water?
Business started thriving, so they found that advertising, getting people in, would be able to sustain their business.
Yeah.
Now it's a city block long. It's like a small western town.
How big is the town?
The town is like, oh gosh, there again, I'm terrible.
3,000 or 4,000
people. 3,000 or 4,000 people. Yeah.
And it has this thing. It is drawing people from all over. It's world famous. I didn't realize it. It's been on several morning talk shows. It's been in published magazines. Do you get any ideas when you're on the Salem Chamber of Commerce, or you're on several different committees around Salem? Do you get in these travels? Do you get any ideas that you might be able to bring home?
Oh yeah. I'm big on first impressions. And these little towns really, they're clean. They're well manicured downtowns. The storefronts are clean.
You're not kidding. First impressions make for driving into a town. They make the difference, don't they? Because you
bet. And
you could tell probably driving into. I don't know where you drove this last month. There were probably some towns you felt like, we'll spend a little time here, versus some towns you thought, let's just try the next town.
Exactly. Yeah. And you know what? A lot of it is based on that first impression. Just like Wall, North Dakota. I mean, I'd never even heard of it. We ended up staying there in a little cabin outside of town. It was, the cabins were well kept. Everything was maintained and cleaned up. And it was just a little two-bed
hole in the wall
cabin. Yeah, a little hole in the wall.
Did you? All right, I'll ask one last question, then I'll quit bugging you about your vacation.
That's all right. I love
it. Did you, when you were looking for places to stay as you're going along the road, are you trying to avoid by purpose the Holiday Inns or the larger chains and seek out the cabins at places you're going?
We did.
Just to get more of a local flavor?
Yes, we did. And we kind of actually broke it up. We stayed at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites a few nights because of the breakfast and everything the next morning, you know. But we stayed in some, like we just said, the little hole-in-the-wall towns, you know, little cabins, you know, like I said, Yellowstone Park. We stayed in the cabin there. We stayed in that cabin in Wall, North Dakota. You know, just tried to break it up and make it all different.
That Yellowstone Park cabin stay, that's going to stick with you the rest of your life. You know it will.
You bet it is.
22 years ago, I stayed on basically a national park cabin on the lip of the Grand Canyon. Just right there in Grand Canyon. You don't forget that.
No.
That's wonderful.
I was there, it's probably 40 years ago. I was at Old Faithful with my folks.
Yeah.
And I can remember exactly, you know, where we stood and everything. And that's what I want to plant in.
Well, that's outstanding. That's those will be wonderful memories you'll both take forever and ever. Talking here today with Paul Jones from Rural King over in Salem. We're talking about all kinds of different things. I tell you, we'll get maybe to Salem and Rural King here in a minute. We'll probably get to it. But you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV over in Salem on Channel 3, here in Flora on Channel 100, and elsewhere all over on Channel 100. We'll be back right after these messages.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Right here is Paul Jones, and I must apologize, Paul. I didn't intend to talk about your vacation the whole time you're here, but you just told me another part of it that is interesting as heck to me. Tell me, all right, you left the Northwest. I didn't realize you went south. Tell me about that.
We left Whitefish, Montana. And I told Emily, I said, hey, you know what? We're out here west. I said, let's take a different route home. And so we left Whitefish and headed south and went through Idaho into Utah. I've got a niece that lives out there in Utah.
A chance to see family. That's a nice thing.
We stopped there and had breakfast with she and her husband. Had a great time with them. They showed us around Salt Lake. Got to see where they gold mine and silver mines and stuff like that, and of course Salt Lake. But then we made our way down to Moab.
You decided you wanted to see Moab. It's a national monument, right? National park.
Yep. Okay. It's a national park, and it's an outdoor enthusiast playground. I mean, it was really something. So we stayed there. We went and stayed there a night. And we rented a side-by-side or an ATV, as most people know them, because millions of acres of desert out there and sand dunes and rocks and stuff. So we rented that side-by-side, and we went on Labor Day. And she and I rode that side-by-side out through Moab for a day.
On Labor Day, when did you get back?
We got back that following Wednesday, following Labor Day.
Oh wow! Wednesday. So you drove pretty hard back from Moab.
Yeah, because like I was saying earlier, once you get on the other side of the Rockies, it's pretty well corn.
You say
pretty well corn.
Kansas is corn.
Yeah.
All right, so you're a Moab. What I know I own a Jeep. And we get stuff from the Jeeper magazines and stuff like that. And they always say, go out to Moab and enjoy the Jeeping or the ATVing, I guess. What all do you do? I mean, you said these sand dunes. How big do they get?
Oh, my. I mean, they get you look at a sand dune and you can't see where it starts and where it ends. And it's the same with all the rocks and stuff. And they call it slick rock out there. And which is really kind of unnerving because we got on the trail. We rented the side-by-side and we got on the trail, and Emily's got videos of it on her phone. People can't believe that we even did it. But I mean, you're just talking straight up and straight down on the sides, and it's a long ways down, and it's like that throughout this entire thing. And there's different trails that you can take, from moderate to the real aggressive trails and so forth. But we came across people out there in there every day, Jeep Grand Cherokees out there
on those crazy trails,
banging over the rocks and stuff, and of course side-by-sides and motorcycles. But we was out there 10 hours, Bruce, and of course never rode the same trail.
Yeah.
You're just all over the place out there. And it is so remote that they want you to tell them when you're coming back. Of course, you have a specified time with the ATV rentals and stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're not back, they send people out looking for you.
Oh, is that right?
It is that, yes.
Because they're afraid you might get lost and picked apart by the buzzards or something?
Yeah.
Really?
And some of the trails are so gnarly that they tell you, they'll mark on a little map that they give you, stay off this one, or you may not come back at all.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it is really, really something. And magazines and pictures and stuff
can't do it justice.
Just doesn't do it justice.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so cool.
And of course, we was out there, and when you're out there, it's all about the black bears and the grizzlies and everything out in the Colorado and stuff. And we kept wanting to see a black bear the whole trip, from Wyoming on. Never saw a black bear coming back through the Rockies on our way home. Cars up in front of us. They were stopped alongside the road. Well, we got to see a black bear. Somebody hit a black bear.
Oh, no.
Up in front of us. Now, that was pretty wild, seeing a black bear laying alongside. But unfortunately, the only black bear we saw was a dead one.
Oh, that's too bad. It was on the interstate by then, though.
Yeah, it was on the interstate. I thought, how in the world? How do you hit a black bear? But, man.
I guess they climbed the fence.
Yeah. It was crazy.
What a wild trip. Well, that sounds like it's a heck of a trip.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, it's a bucket list.
Well, you see, now the bad thing is, though, you're going to have to, since you've checked that one off your bucket list, now you can go, but you don't want to go.
Yeah. No, I would go back, but the biggest thing is now I've created that, and I've got a 16-year-old that's going to want to do the same thing. But you know what? I'm all for it.
You're ready to go.
I'm ready to go again. I'd do it tomorrow.
Oh, that's outstanding. I got to tell you, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take another quick break, and then we'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about Rural King and Salem. We finished the vacation. I promise this time. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We'll be back right after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
That's pretty good. I like that. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today, it's Paul Jones. He's from the Rural King in Salem. All right, let's talk about Rural King in Salem. I promised you I would. I don't know how recent it was, but in the recent past, you had a full renovation, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
How'd that come about? How old was the store? Made you decide you needed to do that?
Well, actually, the store opened in 1986, I believe, 86, late 86, early 87. So, it had been, close to 30 years that we'd been operating out of the original store. And fortunately, over the years, we've been able to grow. And we just felt that we needed more space to expand our product lines, to keep more of our lawn and garden type stuff inside the store versus having it outside like our mowers and stuff.
Yeah, you have a lot of shrinkage when it's outside.
Exactly. It doesn't take long for something to sit outside, and then you've got you got a brand new unit that looks like it's used.
It's not like people are stealing it, but it's just ages.
Right, exactly. So we did the expansion. We added approximately 10,000 square feet. And you know what, Bruce? We've filled it up. I thought, man, we've got room to dance.
That's a lot of room.
We've got room to dance now. We'll be able to add a lot of stuff, but we've filled it up. And
is that on the south end?
That's on the south end of the building. Okay. That is correct.
Okay.
It allowed us to expand our animal health and feed department, which is a huge part of our business. I've always said that we're kind of an all.
A catch-all?
Yeah, kind of a catch-all. And I've always said we've got everything from kitty litter to wedding gowns.
Yeah,
we don't have the wedding gowns, but we've got.
Somebody ordered one, you might.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. There's been people who got married in Carhartts and stuff like that. So I guess you could say.
You made sure they were clean.
Yeah, right. But it's a family-run business. We've been going at this thing for 53 years now, 53 or 54 years. So, very, very, very fortunate in that.
How long have you been in Salem?
Myself and my bride Donna, and of course our girls now. We've been there for 22 years already. What
has changed? How much of the product lineup has changed over the course of your involvement with Rural King? I guess I'm wondering. You really don't cater to the technological side, so that's not going to change much. But I guess what has changed over those 22 years, you think?
The biggest change that we have seen, of course, is the agricultural parts of our communities. They're getting bigger.
Yeah,
they're getting bigger, and with that comes, of course, bigger equipment, more expensive equipment.
That you can't deal with.
Exactly. The farmers aren't keeping their machinery. A lot of them don't own their machinery like they used to, and have to maintain it and so forth. So we've seen a big shrinkage in that part of the business as far as the implements and the tillage tools and the repair parts and so forth for all your tractors and such. That's probably one of the biggest changes that we've seen.
Kind of moving from commercial to more of a residential type of customer, then, aren't you?
Exactly, and I don't really know what the correct term is for it. I would call it the hobby farmer.
Okay.
Somebody
who's going to have a stand of sweet corn.
The homesteader that's raising their own putting out their own garden, raising their own chickens, their feed, their food for their table and so forth. That is becoming huge. That is a big thing anymore. Is the chickens and
you see that as maybe the future direction of you're going to always have your staples, aren't you?
Right. And we are trying our hardest to stay with those staples, the bulk nuts and bolts, the Baylor twines, the stuff like that you can't just go anywhere and get that type of stuff.
There's basically one place to get it.
Right. Right. The mower shops, we service everything that we sell. We keep mechanics on hand, parts guys on hand. We try to stay with all that, but we also, we are also changing with the times as well. We're getting into the furniture line. Has really shocked all of us of how much.
I was going to ask about that. Because you were probably gone when I came. I was whenever I was in there meeting you saw me looking at the table with chairs, right?
Yes.
Did you see when you came back that it's gone?
Well, I know there was a lot of it gone, which I was glad to see that stuff found a home because we need the space now.
Yeah. So. That's the thing. There was a nice table and chairs, and this set of chairs around this table I've been looking for 25 years, and they just did not. I was trying to replace something that was made back in the 50s, and I found it there, and that's what really kind of surprised me. I was just walking through, and at a place you don't expect to find furniture. I found this great piece of outdoor furniture, and you're finding that a lot of people are gravitating to that, huh?
Yes, they are, and that's what we try to do. We try to stay different from your box stores, your Walmart, your Home Depot, your Menards. You
got to differentiate, don't you?
You got to differentiate, and because you know what, they're all around us. They aren't
going away.
They're not going away. And you know what? So we try to differentiate ourselves by the product line, by meeting and greeting that customer at the door, taking them to the product, instead of pointing, hey, it's in aisle 13 or whatever. And then we'll follow through with the customer. We still do the delivery. We still answer the phones. There's actually, you go into our store. You're physically talking to somebody at our stores.
Makes a difference, doesn't it?
It does make a difference because that's the type of stuff that you're not going to get on the internet. You're not going to get a barbecue grill on the internet that's fully assembled.
No, I wasn't going to get. You guys built those chairs.
Right.
You built that table and chairs for me. And and when the table, I'll just tell you my own story. When the table wouldn't fit in my car, the guys took apart the table, and I got it in the car, and I put it back together. Showed me how to put it together back home. Nobody's going to do that for me at a big box store, are they?
No, they're not. And that's how we got to where we're at today. By taking care of those customers, doing those type of things. If you couldn't have got it home, you know what? We run a truck right through here. Yeah. Hey, Bruce, we'll get it to you one way or the other. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Where are the other stores before we run out here? Your other family stores?
The corporate store is at Olney.
Okay.
We have a store down in Mount Carmel.
Okay.
Robinson, of course, Salem. Highland.
You're going to forget one, aren't you?
No, I always run them right in orders. And the newest one is over in Swansea, Illinois.
Oh, really? How's that one doing?
That one's doing really good. It's really starting to turn the corner. We had to really play with the inventory in that one over there.
Probably a little different set.
Whole different clientele over there.
I'll be darned. Yeah. Hey, Paul, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was a lot of fun.
You bet.
A lot of fun. That's Paul Jones from Rural King over in Olney. Stop by there sometime if you have a chance. Take a look around. It's a lot of fun. You might even ask him about his trip.
There you go. I'd love to talk about it.
We'll be back tomorrow, folks. Have a great day. See you soon.